On my recent videos, I've been accused of speaking my own words and not scripture. And so I'd like to read 2nd Ezra. I have a translation from Hallelujah Scriptures, so I'm going to be using their translation of certain terms, so Mitzrayim, and then I'll change that to Egypt or other terminology just to make it more understandable, because we're not talking to a nation or people with a strange tongue. Yeah, I'll let scripture talk, not me. Thank you. The second book of the Nabai, prophet Ezra, son of Sariah, son of Azariah, son of Hilkiah, son of Shallum, son of Sadok, son of Achituv, son of Achaya, son of Pinechas, son of Eli, son of Amaya, son of Azariah, son of Meremoth, son of Arna, son of Uzi, son of Buki, son of Avishu, Pinechas, son of Eleazar. So he comes from, it's he's legit. Verse 3, son of Aharon, of the tribe of Levi, who was captive in the land of the Madites in the reign of Shashta, sovereign of Parahas. I just want to interject. I'm trying to read the translation as correct as I can. However, in the Hallelujah Scriptures, they invent new letters. For example, a H with a dot underneath is actually pronounced with a CH sound. A H with a dot underneath, in brackets, CH. Whereas a D with a line underneath, in brackets, DH, D. But then the description of the pronunciation is TH, the, as in them, which makes it a stumbling block. So if you don't recognize some of the names, that could be the reason why. And we continue. Verse 4. And the word of Jehovah came to me, saying, Go your way, and show my people their sinful deeds, and their children their wickedness, which they have done against me, that they may tell their children's children, because the sins of the fathers are increased in them. For they have forgotten me, they have offered to foreign mighty ones. Am I even he who brought them out of the land of Mitzrayim, Egypt, from the house of bondage? But they have provoked me to wrath and despised my counsels. My counsels is the capital councils. And I will continue, verse 8. Pull off the hair from your head and throw all evil upon them. For they have not been obedient to my law, but they are a rebellious people. How long shall I endure them, to whom I have done so much good? I have destroyed many sovereigns for their sakes. I have struck down Pharaoh with his servants and all his strength. I have destroyed all the nations before them. And in the east I have scattered the people of 2 provinces, even of Tsor and to Sidon, and have slain all their enemies. Therefore speak to them, saying, Thus says Jehovah, I led you through the sea, and from the beginning gave you a wide and safe passage. I gave you Moses, for a leader, and Aaron for a Cohen, for a priest. I gave you light in a pillar of fire, and have done great wonders among you. Yet you have forgotten me, says Jehovah. Thus says Jehovah the mighty, the quails were assigned to you. I gave you booths for your safety. Still you grumbled there? And did not overcome in my name for the destruction of your enemies, but even to this day you still grumble. Where is the good that I have done for you? When you were hungry and thirsty in the wilderness, did you not cry out to me, saying, Why have you brought us into this wilderness to kill us? It would have been better for us to have served the Mistirites, Egyptians, than to die in this wilderness. Then I took pity on your groaning and gave you manna to eat, that so you ate bread of messengers, bread of angels. When you were thirsty, did I not split the rock? The waters flowed out to your fill? For the heat I covered you with leaves of the trees. I divided among you a fruitful land and drove out the Canaanites and the Perizzites and the Pelishites before you. What more shall I do for you, says Jehovah? Thus says Jehovah the mighty. When you were in the wilderness at the river of the Amorites, thirsting and blaspheming my name, I did not send fire for your blasphemies, but threw a branch in the waters and made the river sweet. What shall I do unto you, O Jacob? You, Judah, would not obey me. I shall turn myself to other nations, and to them I shall give my name, that they may guard my laws. Seeing you have forsaken me, I shall also forsake you. When you desire for me to show favor to you, I shall show no kindness to you. Whenever you call upon me, I do not hear you, for you have defiled your hands with blood. That's an idiom that you can find better explained in Ezekiel 2 and 3 and 33. Basically, it's not loving your neighbor as yourself. It's not going out and finding the lost sheep of the house of Israel. And your feet are swift to commit murder. That's another idiom found in the, I think it's the Proverbs. We was talking about the seven sins, and one is an abomination. It So that's 7 evil spirits. Talking about things that God hates. And it describes you as things that he hates. O house of Jacob. This is verse 27, if that helps. It is not as though you have forsaken me, but your own selves, says Jehovah. Thus says Jehovah the Almighty, I have I not treated you as a father his son, as a mother her daughters, and a nurse her young infants, that you would be my people, and I would be your Elohim, your God, that you would be my children, and I should be your father. I gathered you together as a hen gathers her chickens under her wings. But now, what shall I do to you? I shall throw you out of my presence. When you offer unto me, I shall turn my face from you, for you have rejected, for I have rejected your moedim, your feasts, your new moons, and your circumcisions, your righteous acts, your self-righteous acts. When you offer unto me, I shall turn my face from you, for I have rejected your moedim, your new moons, and your circumcisions. I sent to you my servants, the Nebaim prophets, whom you have taken and slain, and torn their bodies in pieces, whose blood I shall require of your hands, says Jehovah. Thus says Jehovah the Almighty, your house is laid waste. I shall cast you out as the wind does stubble, and your children shall not be fruitful, for they have despised my command, and done that which is evil before me. For you have defiled your hands with blood, and your feet are swift to commit murder. And done that which is evil before me. Verse 35. I shall give your houses to a people that shall come, who having not yet heard of me, shall believe me. Believe is to obey. I shall give your houses to a people that shall come, who having not yet heard of me shall believe me, to whom I have shown no signs, yet they shall do what I have commanded them. They have seen no Nebaim prophets, yet they shall call their sins to remembrance and acknowledge them. I call to witness the favor of the people to come, whose little ones rejoice in gladness, and though they have not seen me with bodily eyes, yet in spirit they believe the word that I say. And now, brother, see what esteem, and see the people that come from the east, to whom I shall give for leaders Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, Hosea, Amos, Micah, Joel, Yoel, Obadiah, Jonah, Nahum, Habakkuk, Zephaniah, Haggai, Zechariah, and Malachi, who is also called a messenger of Yahovah. That's verse 1 of 2nd Ezra. Praise Yah.